I remember I had this ex, right? He was so fucking thirsty and slutted out and wondered why I didn't like to do it with him. Like, dude, I'm not sleeping with you, boy. Anyways, right? I had to swallow my candy real quick. But he had got with this Jezebel, right? She was a mutt, out of shape one at that. She looked just like a boy. I mean, she looked like a stud. Didn't have nothing under her name. Like, just nothing. Anyways, basically, he had ghosted me for her and thought that I didn't know. So I didn't know exactly, who it was, but I knew that he just ghosted me out of the blue. Every time a man ghosts you, it's always somebody else, right? And he wasn't even like actively in my life. Like, he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it wasn't hard to tell that he didn't have my best interest, nor did he really want to be my king. So when, they go ghost, like, I don't chase you. You was never really here anyway. Anyway, I remember when he contacted me 9 months later and didn't even say anything. He was just like, I'm waiting on my baby. I got a baby on the way. So he used to do this a lot. Like, he would ghost me for like months, maybe years, and then show back up trying to throw something that he did in my face. And it, like, I remember he did that when he had moved into his own home. He like sent me a picture of the keys and it's like, bitch, are you inviting me to move in? If not, then there's no point in you sending me this. I'm talking about no words, no accountability, like just a demon that try to just forcefully land himself back into my life, right? I'm so grateful that he can't do that shit no more. Like, he's blocked on everything and I exposed him, so I'm sure he wouldn't want to come back at all. Anyway, so as he's telling me that, I just hit him with a congratulations and I go on about my day, right? And I remember I guess he thought like I was gonna say something else, but I like ignored him. And he had texted me again and I did not respond. And he ended up, I guess, blocking me because I saw like his name went away. So I don't know if she was blocking me from his phone, which she probably was. And he, probably chose to get the block me, whoever knows, right? Anyway, so basically what he did was he was having threesomes and orgies with her, and somebody else got her pregnant, and he chose to claim the baby because he wanted to be a dad. And she did dark magic on him for him to marry her to try to take him from me. So mind you, like I said, this is not a dude who took me out on a date. He didn't buy me anything. He didn't give me anything. He was not respectful. He didn't make love to me. He wasn't a protector. He wasn't a provider. Like, nothing that she would have took, like, babes. It wasn't a win anyway. There was nothing for you to take. If he gave you a house and gave you a ring, gave you a baby, that's good for you. But you can't make me mad because he did nothing for me. Those, like, be the type of delusional girls. Like, if he did nothing for me, why do you think I'm mad about it? Like, I know you're overly obsessed over his dick, but I'm not. Anyway, so basically she was, like, posting out on social media, trying to brag about it. And the whole time I knew that wasn't his kid, as well as he knew it wasn't his kid. But he wanted to claim the baby, right? So, like, when the news came out that, like, wasn't his kid, he still was trying to claim the baby because he didn't want to, like, he claimed that he had grew an emotional connection with the child, right? And I was like, I don't think you grew an emotional connection. I think that you don't want to look like a loser to your friends. So you want to stay with her to make it look like you didn't take a L, and you don't want it to look like you cuffed a hoe when you really did. And then I think that you want to please your family because your family is full of Jezebels and pimps, so you want to kind of fit in with them. So I think that's why he chose her for that. It's kind of like it's a 2-for-1 deal, right? So when the news came out that it's actually his brother's baby, he went berserk and then divorced her and then was like trying to bash her and do all this. It's like, no, y'all was bragging about it the whole time, and like, you was wondering why I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad because I knew that baby was a demon seed and it was from a pimp. Like, dude will try to make you mad about a child that's not even theirs, and will basically want you to be mad because they're like, see, I didn't have a child with you, but I'm finna take care of this baby. And it's like, sir, I don't care. And I literally told myself that if I was to get pregnant by him, I would take my kids and leave town. He would have never known. But this is just somebody confirmation that your ex basically chose somebody else over you. And they probably tried to throw the baby up in your face, or probably is going to try. And just know that's not their baby.